Hi everybody, I'm really happy to be back for another After Hours chat. Just so you know, I've got a kitten running around. I was really hoping that she would be asleep, but she woke up just like 5 minutes ago, so I'm going to try not to get distracted, and if you hear some noise in the background, that's what's going on. So today I wanted to talk about destination, journey, and how we can, by a simple mindset shift, feel a bit more satisfied with our lives. And to illustrate that, I want to talk to you about a story about when I was younger even not that long ago. So when I was little, I used to think that later would always be better. When I was sort of like under 10, I thought that when I was a teenager, things would be a lot better for me, or things would be better when I am an adult. Because I did enjoy being a kid, but I just wanted to be an adult so much more. Silly, right? And I always thought that because I always thought that when I reached X, or if I did Y, you know, my life would be better, things would be more interesting for me, and I would get there. And somehow and unsurprisingly in a way, for a while I was never completely satisfied with my life, because it just felt like I was never quite there. And one day I heard that the journey is what matters, and that it matters more than the destination. And all of a sudden it sort of like made sense. Because when I was a kid, I wanted to be 16, because in all the TV series, all the films, like the heroes were like around 16 years old. Then after, when I got 16, I had like the baccalaureate, which is the French equivalent for the A-levels, and then I was thinking university and first job and this and this and that. And so even when I was reaching that point, that goal that I had in mind, I was never really happy. And hearing and realizing that maybe it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. Like I said, it made sense, and it made me realize that in a way I had missed a lot of the journey, or I hadn't enjoyed the journey up until that point as much as I could have. And on top of that, after I heard as well that it's why it's important to celebrate your successes, of course, but also celebrating your failures, because it's learning, it's an opportunity for growth. And it's just a few days ago, I think I was watching a video by James Victory, and he was saying, and also celebrate the end of a project. When you finish working on something, celebrate, because it gives you closure. And again, it's like, mind blown, because it makes sense. I think I've only celebrated on projects that ended, that I was really proud about, but I don't tend to, like, if I finish a personal project, or if I finish some client projects, I don't celebrate, and I feel that's a shame. So that's something that I would like to introduce more into my life. So James Victory says celebrating the end of a project brings closure, and I think it's very important. In a way, when we are coming back to when we are little at school, like kindergarten and then primary school, we celebrate things. We do art and crafts around the different seasons of the year, the different seasons of life, whether it's we celebrate autumn. At least in France, we celebrate Christmas. We celebrate New Year's, spring, like winter, spring. The wise men in the more like Catholic tradition. We celebrate Easter, we celebrate Mother's Day, Father's Day, we celebrate summer, we celebrate lots of things when we are kids. And then I feel like when we grow up, And because school doesn't, after a while, school stops celebrating those things, I feel we lose that sense of celebration and journey a little bit, which is a total shame, because celebrating points at different points during the journey is celebrating us growing, is celebrating the progress we are making. And even when things don't go our way, there are still, you know, things that we've learned along the way. There's still, like, we might have made friends, or we might have done something that we didn't know how to do before. And yeah, so hi guys, if you're joining me, I'm talking today about destination, journey, and little things that we can do to be more satisfied with our lives. Sorry. So yeah, so looking at the journey can, I think, and from my own experience, has helped me be more satisfied with my life. I feel I'm really feeling sorry for, like, oh, it's a shame for the bit of my journey that was sort of like between when I was in my teens up until like my mid to late 20s, but you can't go back on that. So now I'm just like, this was a good lesson to learn. And now that I'm looking more at my progression, and I still fall into the trap of looking at destinations, you know, thinking of a goal and focusing so hard on that goal that I'm not looking at the journey. But yeah, since I've been doing it more, I've been feeling more satisfied with my life. So I really encourage you guys to try as well if you're not doing it already. And I also want to end this after hours with a quote. So if you know me, you probably know that I like anime. So this quote is from anime. It's from a series that is called Hunter x Hunter, and it's Jing Freaks that says this quote in the anime. And I'm going to read it because it's a little bit longer. So it says, "You should enjoy the little detours to the fullest, because that's where you'll find the things more important to you than what you want." So you should enjoy the little detours to the fullest, because that's where you'll find the things more important than what you want. I have to say, when I heard that quote, I felt really emotional. Even just now, sorry, I didn't mean to do it. It's a quote that makes me feel very emotional, because there's so much that we get along the way, and sometimes, you know, journey is not a linear thing. So even when we look at the journey, we need to enjoy the detours and the things, the unexpected, and that's all it is, you know. Like, last year, 2020, has been hard for a lot of people. 2021 is looking at the moment a little bit of more of the same. And one way to look at it and to reframe it, I think, is to zoom out and look at, maybe there's some good things as well about those difficult times, and about any journey. You know, hero's journey is never something easy. We're all heroes of our own journey, so we're all going through some tough times sometimes. And maybe it's that you've made new friends online, or maybe it's that you've been reaching out to your family more, seeing them more than you would have, like on Zoom, than you would have in real life. There's lots of things to look at, and yeah, I think this quote is beautiful for that reason, because the detours are so important in the journey. And even though we do enjoy the destination when it's there, there's always going to be something else, or, you know, most of the time there's going to be something else. So yeah, that's about it for me tonight. I really encourage you to focus on the journey, celebrate every little bit of the journey, even the detours, even the failures, even the, you know, when you finish something, say you've done the washing up, yay, celebrate. You've done, I don't know, you've folded all your clothes, celebrate. And you finished that project, celebrate. And obviously celebrate your successes as well, even if they are small ones, because that's just a testament that you're growing and you're getting there slowly, little by little. So thank you very much for showing up tonight. I really appreciate it. And I really appreciate your support in whatever form it takes, whether it's through a like, a save, a share, a follow. I really, it really means a lot to me, and it really helps me reach more people like you. So if you've enjoyed this video, I would be really grateful if you could, give it a like or share it with somebody who you think might appreciate it, or follow me if you're not following me already, to have more of these. They come every Monday at 5 p.m. British time at the moment. So yeah, and if you want to share in the comments whether you're like the way you're looking at your life, whether it's from destination to destination, or whether you are able to focus on the journey, whether it's a bit of both, I would love to hear from you in the comments. So have a lovely day or evening wherever you are in the world, and I will see you very soon. Bye bye.